Let's go to Hank in Browns Mill. You're on the fan. Hank?
Thank you for taking my call.
Hey, what's up?
Like Ralph, I'm not too happy about what's going on with the sports and all the stuff that he had mentioned. So I'm going to throw out something. It's parody. Why don't they have the teams, like last night you had McNeil hit 2 home runs and he made a fantastic catch. Mm-hmm. So I thought, well, why don't they just have it like football? Why don't you have an offensive team? They just get up and they just bat. Then they sit down and you put out the defensive team on the field because they're good at catching the ball. Just a crazy thought. What's your opinion?
Well, I don't think it will ever happen, only because then you'd have to have expanded rosters, meaning the owners would have to spend a lot more money, and they don't want to do that. So I don't think it would happen. And you have that to an extent now. I mean, if you watch the Mets, which I'm assuming from what you said you do, late in games, you see Iglesias play third base instead of Vientos. Or you'll see somebody else in right field as opposed to whoever starts the game in right field. You'll see Bader shifting to center field if he's not starting the game there. So I think you do have defensive specialists in certain situations. But I don't know that it will ever get to a point, I don't think it ever will, where it'll be offense-defense like football because, then, okay, so you, instead of 8 position players, you'd have to have 16, and that's just for starters. And then you have to have your backup, so you're talking about 19 plus pitchers. You're talking about a lot of salaries there. So I kind of don't think that's going to happen. But interesting thought.